From Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball. It's the show. Stepping up is Tommy Edman, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
St. Louis, the shortstop.
Swing and a line drive.
Edman.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Previous battles with Drew Smiley. He's 1 for 2. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. A ball and no strikes. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today. Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could...
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman,
Pulled toward right center field. DeYoung ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So next to bat will be Dansby Swanson. His prior history in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And there are 2 away now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
Freeman.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Carlson is there, and it's a very quick. Here's the first pitch.
Leading off for the Cardinals,
Paul DeYoung is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Pache moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Tyler O'Neill is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And this one finds the corner for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Inciarte's there, and that's the second out of the inning. And he scurries back to first base safely. Next to dig in, Dylan Carlson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. DeYoung is off of first with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Into the box, Ivan Herrera, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And that's in there. Base hit. DeYoung ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder, Ronald
First pitch
Acuna
hack in here, and that's the first strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ronald Acuna sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Ender Inciarte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Carpenter is over to take a look at it. Liner toward right center. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
At the plate now, Alex Jackson popped him up. DeYoung takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next to hit, Austin Riley. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. And it's fouled away. Inciarte, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Skied into very shallow right. Carlson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he misses with it, 1-1. The runner in scoring position with none out. Fouled away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First, he rips a double. Then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
And it's fouled away. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swanson is under it, no problem, one away.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. He singled in his first AB. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. For 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
The next 3-2. Fastball too high, ball 4. At the plate now is Tyler O'Neill. Flew out last time up. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bader on third. DeYoung at second. Carpenter at first. 1 gone. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Dylan Carlson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Cards get 1 in the... Leading off the inning, it'll be Christian Pache, and they could use a spark from him here.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Batting none.
Stepping in for the Braves, Drew Smiley. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled off. Hit on the ground toward the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Carlson is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. Runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He's set and the pitch. This is skied into short left center. O'Neill waits on it. And the inning is over. Braves start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ivan Herrera is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Popped him up. Swanson is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. And that misses for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we take a look there at the Cards' team leaders in that category, he's currently 2nd best on the St. Louis roster. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Edman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning, and it's fouled away. In the air now, out to left. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Stepping in once again is Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last debut.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out the yard this AB.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 11, Ender.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bader is there, 2 gone. Now to the plate here is Alex Jackson. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Runner back safely. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Heading out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Now the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Smiley to take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Next, it'll be Dylan Carlson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit in the air down the right field line. Pache is there, and he puts this one away. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. Now it'll be Austin Riley. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitter.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The right
batter will be Christian Pache. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering in there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1 the count. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Pops this one up. And no one will get this one. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Riley is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, taking the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Johan hitting for the Braves. Number 17, Johan Camargo.
On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now that the second
so
baseman.
Next to hit is Ozzie Albies. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly. Oscar Yinoa takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in next, Jack Flaherty. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Full count now. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. First pitch on the way. Tommy Edman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Yinoa offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The center fielder.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first base.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A bouncer to the left side. Taken in by Carpenter. And there's out number 2. Acuna digs in now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Junior.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. And that will end the inning. Down. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He went down on strikes last time up. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Last time through was a base hit. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now the pitch.
Matt.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ender.
Swing and a liner.
Inciarte.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now back. The catcher.
Now at the plate here is Alex Jackson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit out towards second. DeYoung's got it. And that's the 2nd out. Next, it'll be Austin Riley. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Riley.
Lined hard and deep down the left field line. But this lands foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Braves ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pache moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next to hit is Dylan Carlson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hit back toward the mound. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So now to the plate, Ivan Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna coming in. Long run, but he gets there to track this one. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that...
Leading up for the Braves, the right fielder, Christian Pache.
From the stretch, Christian Pache stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the eighth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Lifted the other way to left center. O'Neill arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Next up, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
He's set. Here it comes. Pache stands at first with one out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here. They still trail it here 2-1. A.J. Minter enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. 0-1 the count. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tommy Edman is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Driven nicely into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And this throw gets away from him.
When you're leading by one run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number two. Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4. And he fouls this one off.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
1-1 the count now. 1-1. Here it is. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final. Giovanni Gallegos enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 65.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Line toward right center. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th. So now here is Freddie Freeman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Popped him up. Goldschmidt ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.